Yes, what's happening, people? Welcome back to another trade breakdown. Okay, so this trade is going to be going over the trade I took on Thursday. Okay, it was a Nasdaq long. Okay, made me around about $700-800 on the day. So let's get straight into it. So coming into the day, I was bullish. Okay, reason being we were relatively bullish. Okay, so if we go on the higher time frame here. Okay, yes, we do have an hourly change in state here. However, what we do have is a 4 hour fair value gap, okay, which I wanted to see us tap into to then go back up, okay, because the market will always move up and down, okay, we know that, okay, it moves in highs and lows. So if we can imagine then this here, we're basically going from higher highs to higher lows, and then I was basically looking for the higher low to be put in obviously here to then go on to create a new higher high. Okay, so with that being said, okay, this is an overlapping POI. Okay, so we actually have a 4 hour fair value gap as well as an hourly fair value gap as well. Okay, so once I saw that, okay, as I said, buys was longs. Okay, yes, you can obviously say that we had a 4 hour change in state as well. However, I am still looking at the bigger picture. Okay, if we are going to be moving down and creating a higher low, it would make sense if we were to create the higher high that we get that reaction from a POI. Okay, so that's essentially what I was looking at. And actually, is this even in the swing? Let's just check. I actually don't even know. I can remember. It's just out of the swing. But still, that's basically the POI in which I was looking at. Then if we scale it down here, okay, I was looking for some sort of rejection. Okay, this is exactly what you want to look for in terms of a rejection. Okay, so once I saw this, okay, and we technically filled nearly the entirety of the hourly fair value gap, this to me gave me sort of confirmation that yes, we are about to react from filling in this imbalance. Okay, so obviously I want to then get in. So I actually entered on the closure here. This is a bit of a messy change in state of delivery because it is quite wiki. However, this sequence or series of candles here, you do get your change in state. It's actually technically at this body close here. Okay, so once this candle closed, I got in. I had my stop loss here below this body. Okay, and I was targeting targeted these highs right here. Yeah, because that may be $750. But yeah, that was really the trade. As I said, it was confirmation of it was a continuation of price action. Okay, as I said, coming back down, creating a higher low to then continue in a higher high. Okay, we had a hourly fair value gap, a 4 hour fair value gap, and then all I was looking for was confirmation on the lower time frame that we have now reacted, which technically we got here. Okay, so was a pretty easy and quick trade. We were in it for about 8 minutes. Is that 8 minutes? What one did I get into it? 36 and then 45. Okay, so 9 minutes. So yeah, pretty clean trade. I also did take a trade yesterday, which is Friday. Okay, I'm recording this a little bit late. This is on Saturday. Okay, I did take a trade yesterday as well on Nasdaq, which was unfortunate loss. However, I will post that video after this one. Okay, so make sure you go and watch that as well. As always, I appreciate you checking in and watching the video, and I will see you all in the next trade recap. Take care.